Let's take a moment and walk through the AM/FM radio operation on Pioneer's DEH-X6800BT. From any source, I'm going to press the source button. This is how we'll get to the AM/FM radio. Here's radio, so we're on the AM/FM radio source, and the information displayed on the screen right now is that we're on FM band number 1. We've tuned in radio frequency 89.3. We have a signal meter across the bottom, and our local setting is turned on. So the first thing we'll do is tune in a different radio station. I can use the track buttons here and use the arrow up to tune in the next available frequency, or I can press and hold the track button for a moment, then let go, and seek to the next available radio station. Press and hold the track button to seek to the next available radio station. To create a radio station preset, I'll just tune in my favorite radio station. Now choose one of my radio station presets across the bottom here, and we'll make 106.7 radio station preset number 3 by pressing and holding. When it stops flashing, we've locked in 106.7 as radio station preset number 3 on FM band number 1. That gives us 6 radio station presets across the bottom for FM band number 1. If I touch the band button over here, we switch to FM band 2 for 6 more radio station presets. Touch band again, we get FM 3, 6 more radio station presets. Touch band again, and we switch over to AM, and we have 6 AM radio station presets available to us. Touch band one more time, and we come back around to the original FM band number 1 and 6 radio station presets. Right now we're on number 3, which is we set up as 106.7. Let's take a look at the functions built into the AM/FM tuner. We'll press in on the volume control, and we're going to roll along here until we find the function menu. Here's function, and press enter. The first thing we see is BSM, or best stations memory, on FM band number 1. If I want, I can touch in on the volume control, and the tuner will scan the entire FM spectrum and lock in the 6 strongest radio stations that we're receiving right now. This is great for a road trip. If the radio stations become weak, use the BSM function, and now you'll have 6 strong radio stations locked into your presets. That works on all the FM bands and on the AM band. Let's touch in on the volume control again and go back to the function menu. Here's function, and roll over to the next setting, which is our local setting. And right now our local setting is set to level number 1, and we can touch in on the volume control to switch that to level number 2, 3, or 4, or we can switch the local setting off. Local is a filter for using seeking to the next available radio station. If I have local turned off and I press and hold the track button here to seek to the next station, the system will stop on every noise on the dial, even the very weakest radio stations. If I switch on local to level number 1, now that will filter out the weakest radio stations and only start to stop on stronger stations. As we go up to local 2, 3, or 4, now only the very strongest radio stations will be available for us as we seek to the next available station. For right now, I'm going to set that to local level number 1. Let's go back and roll over to the next setting, which is our seek method. Right now we can seek manually. That's pressing and holding here. Press once or press and hold on the track button to seek the next radio station. If we want, we can also seek by preset channel. So by using preset channel here, I can use the arrow buttons up and down to scan through my radio station presets. For right now, let's set that back to manual. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is back around to best stations memory. At any time, you can exit this menu or any menu by pressing the band button to escape. I can change the information displayed on the screen by touching the display button here.